Oh, it's only been 5 minutes. Hey you guys, so today and for the next 30 days can't believe I'm gonna commit to this. I'm gonna commit to doing 30 days of Ring Fit and intermittent fasting. I've done Ring Fit intermittently, but I've never actually stuck with it. But when I do it, like, you know, at least like 3 days in a row, I do start to see results. I want to try to challenge myself to do it consistently, and it's the same with intermittent fasting. I've done it intermittently. Well, that's funny. I've done intermittent fasting intermittently. It's been a lot harder for me to do intermittent fasting since I've converted to night shift a couple years ago. But before that, I had no problem doing intermittent fasting. But, you know, I went on my good old friend Reddit, and I got some inspiration from some night shift nurses who are more successful at it, and I got some tips. So I'm gonna try this out. I hope that you guys stick with me on this journey. I will film the video for 30 days and just put it all together and we can see my results. I'm going to do measurements. I have a measuring tape. So I will measure my arms, my bust, my waist, my hips, and my thighs and my calves. And I'll write them all down and we'll be able to see the change in 30 days, if any. My eating window is going to be my same eating window that I was doing before, so I don't know if it's going to change or not. I'm going to probably do, I can't decide if I want to do 10 to 6, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. Yeah. I can't decide if I want to do 10 to 6 or 12 to 8. I used to do 2 p.m. to 10 p.m., so then like when I went to work at nighttime, I would still be able to eat. But I find that like I still don't want to eat when I get to work anyways, so I feel like that's kind of like wasting time for me, and I think that's why it didn't work out for me usually. So now what I'm going to do is 12 to 8. I think that's good. So then I can eat a ton before I go to work, and then when I come home from work, I can sleep like 4 hours, and then I'll just wake up and I'll just eat and go back to sleep, and then I'll wake up again and eat dinner before work. So I'm gonna go do some measurements right now, and I'll come back and I'll give you guys those measurements. I don't know if I did this correctly, but according to my measurements that I did as best as I could, I had Googled how to do it. My arms are 11 inches, my bust is 36, which I know that's accurate because that's the size bra I wear. Waist is 30 inches, hips are 35 inches, thighs are 21 inches, calves are 11 inches, the same size as my arms. I don't have a scale right now, but I was weighing myself like every day at the same time every day before I came to New York about 3 days ago, and the last time I had weighed myself 3 days ago, I was 133 pounds. I would fluctuate between like 133 to 135, and I'm talking like I would weigh myself over the past 2 years, and that has been like my steady weight. So I'm not too concerned about weighing myself right now, but on the 30th day, I'll go find a scale at Publix and I'll weigh myself, or I don't know where I can find a scale, but I'm gonna find one and I'll weigh myself. If I can't, then I will just let the measurements speak for themselves. These are my arms, they're a little flabby. I'll let you guys see my belly. This is my belly. I have some extra subcutaneous fat right here like most girls do, so I'm hoping to just get rid of this stuff right here. It's gonna be kind of hard to do Ring Fit here in this hotel room, but we're gonna make it work, okay? And I also downloaded this app. Oh, it's called Zero. So I originally had this app when it first came out, and I stopped using it because I was looking for an intermittent fasting app like 2 years ago. Damn. I should have invented an intermittent fasting app. That would have been so smart. I was using this app, but before it was just a timer, and it wouldn't even like track. Like you would have to start and stop it, and it wouldn't even track like on like a graph or anything, you know, like your fasting or anything. But ever since I last used this, it actually like records your fasting hours, it records your weight, your heart rate, sleep hours, all kinds of stuff, and it like syncs with like the health apps and everything. For those of you guys who don't know what Ring Fit is a video game for the Nintendo Switch. It's actually a fitness game. It's similar to Wii Fit, but it's actually, I feel like it's so much better. You basically have your character, you pick out your character's clothes, your character's hair, eye color, you name them, and then like as you run, the character runs, and when you run faster, the character goes on fire, which is good because it means that you're doing really well. And then you run these paths like through the forest or through like different rock areas, or there's some like gym, like treadmill ones, and you basically try to fight your way through the level. Each level is about like 7 to 10 minutes. And then, but in between those levels, you have like these little characters that you're actually trying to beat. And so it's really cool. And as you level up more, you are able to obtain more exercises, and you're really able to pick your own exercises for every level, or you can keep them the same. And the higher up you go, the higher level that you go, the higher the exercises affect the different characters. And you just make your way through different worlds, and you try to beat the bosses. But then they also have just free play, where they have like little mini games that you can play, like Smackback, Dreadmill, all kinds of different games. And then they also just have regular like exercises. And they even have a version of it where you can just have your Switch recording you in the background, and you can actually just be watching TV, and you can just be like doing this, and you can just be like doing like ring squeezes and thigh squeezes. So it's really interesting. This actually has some pretty good resistance. It's obviously not weightlifting, but it's more like calisthenics than anything. But it's a nice way to tone up, especially during this pandemic, and also especially while I'm stuck in this hotel for 30 days. Longer than that actually, but this hotel I'm here for 28 days, and then I'm in a different hotel for 28 days, and then a different one after that for 28 days, and then a different one after that for 8 days. So I figured I would just make good use of my time. And because I really don't have anything to do except, you know, I keep my hotel clean, I make my little food, and I really don't have anything to do. I don't want to develop a DVT, so let's do this, you guys. I'm really interested to see the results. I'm not looking for anything crazy. I'm just kind of looking to tone up, maybe lose some love handles, and just be a little bit more tone. And if anything, I think the most positive thing that I would get out of this is just like better lifestyle habits and just better exercise habits. You know, exercise obviously sends endorphins to your brain, and I think that right now, working with COVID-19, that's what I really need. So I'm really hoping that this works out, and I thank you guys for watching. Okay, let's do this.
feel like I do right now. Don't say you're on the run to the other side, my love. But you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose. You say you wanna cry, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose. Let's have a bit of fun till I downfall, my love. If you feel like I do right now, don't say you're on the run to the other side, my love. You say you wanna try, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose.
Okay, you guys, so today marks day 15 of Ring Fit and intermittent fasting. Whew. So I'm halfway through. I feel like I still look like a potato, but I'm not going to do any measurements or anything yet. I want to wait. I still haven't been able to locate a scale anywhere. I may have to do this without weighing myself. Gosh, I'm dying. It's a good workout. What I've noticed that I've improved on is Definitely abs. I couldn't do like the ab like leg lifts before. I could only do like 5 and then I would have to stop and rest on the ground. Now, unless it's like towards like the middle or the end of my workout, I can pretty much do them the entire way through. Unless it's like the middle of my workout and I've been like dying already because I'm like, you know, you don't really take a break in between the workouts. Then, you know, I'll stop maybe like once like halfway through, or maybe like really like towards the end when I have like 3 left. 2 things that I'm really proud that I improved on are the tree pose. I'd never done tree pose before. You guys can see in like the beginning half of the video when I got the tree pose exercise, I was like falling over. I'm still kind of falling over here and there, but sometimes I nail it, and so that makes me really excited because it shows that I'm getting better, and you know, my abdominals and like my legs, I'm getting more balance, I'm getting stronger core strength, so it's cool. And then the wide squats, like I've always hated squats, I always avoid them, and this video game has me doing wide squats, and like at first I could barely do like 1 or 2. And now I really could do all of them if I pushed myself, but halfway through I always feel like I'm gonna throw up. And so then I stop and I take like a little break like every couple ones sometimes, but I mean I could do that one the whole way if I really try to. So I'm gonna start trying to do that. One thing I'd like to improve on more is definitely arms. I need to maybe add some more arm workouts to the exercises because you can pick your exercises every time. But the back press is really good and I do feel like it's working my arms, but I feel like my arms just aren't getting worked enough. So that's pretty much it for right now. I've been sticking with the intermittent fasting. I have the app. At the end of the video, I will post screenshots of all my hours. The one thing that I do think is kind of negative about this is that sometimes I'm realizing that I am fasting for like 24 to 29 hours because I'll finish fasting, like maybe I'll like wake up late for work and then I'll eat like my 1 meal, but it'll still be enough calories. I'll make sure it's enough calories, but then still like I'll come home, like I'll eat my 1 meal at like 5 p.m., fast the rest of the night, and then come home, go to sleep, and then fast because I'm sleeping until I wake up at 5 p.m. again. And sometimes I wake up and I just feel like I'm dying. I mean, it's only been like once or twice that I've really felt like I'm like dying of like hunger. Otherwise, it's pretty easy, honestly, but maybe because I used to eat so much that I just have a lot of fat stored. So that's pretty much it for right now. We'll do the next 15 days and see my results. So I'm doing 30 days total, but it's more than 30 days, I guess, because I'm doing 1 day off each week, which is Sunday, but I'm not counting those in the 30 days. So I'm still doing like 30 days aside from the 1 days off each week. So I'm excited. It definitely has me more motivated, and if I, like even on the Sunday that I take a break, I know I need to take a break, but I really just want to work out. But then the day after my rest day, I come back even stronger and even harder. So I definitely feel myself getting stronger. Still look like a potato though. my gosh, I did it. I can't believe I did it. This is crazy. Okay, so over the past 30 days, I did Ring Fit every single day with either one day off a week, or I actually did not take a day off. For the first half I did 1 day off a week, and then for the second half I actually just didn't take any days off because I was just so pumped up and so ready to do it. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I did it. This is crazy. I've always said oh, I'm gonna do Ring Fit every day, or I'm gonna do a 30-day squat challenge, but I actually did this. I can't believe it. Oh my gosh. And I did intermittent fasting for 30 days. Holy crap, and I feel so good. So let's get into it. At first, obviously, I was dying, but now I feel amazing and I feel like I can do anything. Not really, but I feel like, I don't know, like my squats have gotten awesome, my balance has gotten great, my endurance is awesome. And I really just like how the video game, you know, like cheers you on. And obviously, like a lot has changed in these last 30 days, you know, like I lost my hair, shaved it off, and you know, yeah, so I am so excited to do these measurements. I'm gonna go do them right now. I have my same measuring tape. I'm gonna measure the same spots on my body, the thickest spots on my entire body, like the widest spot. I'll be right back. Okay, I just measured myself. So I didn't really think that I was gonna see that much of a difference, but I did. So here are my new measurements. My arms are now 10 inches from 11 inches. My bust, still 36, you know. My waist went from 30 inches to 28 3/4. My hips went from 35 inches to 33 inches, you guys. My thighs went from 21 inches to 18 inches. Calves from 11 inches to 13 inches. I was surprised to see my calves got bigger, but it's probably because a lot of this exercising is doing, you know, leg lifts and squats. So I'm actually not too surprised. And then I weigh 125 pounds, but I weighed myself last night at work. I actually found a scale. But holy crap, I can't believe these numbers. I wasn't really expecting any change. I mean, I feel good. I feel like I look better, and I can definitely like notice like when I'm wearing my scrubs, you know, my stomach doesn't stick out as much. And even when I press the ring against my body to do like the ab guard, I don't see my stomach like sticking out as much. Really interesting. These are my arms. They're still flabby, but 1 inch skinnier. Bitches! Alright, and then let me show you my stomach. And look, my legs have like more shape to them. Woo! This is my stomach. As far as intermittent fasting, it really wasn't hard at all. It did take a few days to get used to because I'm so used to just shoving like my face full of food. But honestly, like now I could honestly go like with just eating one meal and I'd be fine. But I think that's also because I'm, you know, alone. I think that if I was with my boyfriend or my family and we were eating, you know, together, because eating is definitely a social thing for me, then it would probably be harder for me to intermittent fast, and I would probably eat more, probably at least twice a day. But really, I just kind of consume all my calories in one meal at one time and just get it over with and then go on with my day. I mean, I'm definitely saving money because I don't have to buy so much food, but I feel great. I think that I'm gonna do another 30 days. I think I'm just gonna go like infinitely for as long as I can, you guys. This is crazy. I can't believe I did it. There were so many times when I just wanted to quit and I was like, no, I have to do it. I have to see results, and I did. I mean, the results are little, but it is 30 days, and I feel like these are big results for 30 days. Like, I mean, I can't believe how much I gained on my calves, like how much stronger my calves are, which I noticed because when I do squats, I can just pop right back up. Before I would squat and I would be like, ugh. And then my hips, I can't believe how much I lost on my hips. But I do notice that my love handles like don't have as much, so I can't believe I'm like losing weight with a video game. This is wild. I mean, yeah, it is physical activity, but I probably wouldn't be doing it if it wasn't for this video game because I would just be playing Splatoon instead. So thank you for watching, guys. I really hope that you enjoyed. Please like, subscribe, comment if you enjoyed, and if you want to see my next 30 days, I'll be posting 30 more days from now. God, my hair is already growing so long. Grow, baby, grow. Grow, baby, grow. All right, peace out, y'all.